The peninsula of Baja California is largely comprised of a desert habitat. Desert is defined by any area which receives less than 10 inches of rain per year. So technically, Antarctica is a desert because of its lack of rainfall. Deserts don't have to be hot. There are diverse types of desert. So in the southwestern United States, there are four major types of desert. And if you went to the Mojave Desert, you would be struck by how dry it was and its Joshua trees in comparison to the Sonoran Desert with its cactus and the Great Basin Desert, which is colder, receiving snow in the winter. So there are different types of deserts, and if you were to drive through them, you would note changes, such as changes in vegetation. You would notice, the cactus here and the types of plants here seem different than they seemed a while ago when we were technically in another desert habitat. Baja California is now recognized as a unique type of desert because largely of the number of species which are endemic here, occurring in Baja California and nowhere else in the world. It certainly is unique. This long peninsula has the Pacific Ocean on one side and the Gulf of California, also known as the Sea of Cortez, on the other side. A number of factors help to keep it very dry. A high pressure system over the Pacific Ocean, cold Pacific currents which limit evaporation, mountain ranges which block moisture. And so this area meets the definition of desert, receiving less than 10 inches of rain per year. Deserts can be green and have vegetation, especially after rain events. So, in some deserts, even though they get less than 10 inches per year, there might be a rainy season, or they might be affected by severe weather like monsoons. And plants are adapted to produce many leaves and to reproduce, producing their flowers in short periods of time. So, when you visit a desert, you might find it to be surprisingly green after a period of rain, but then drier and browner throughout much of the rest of the year. Climate change is influencing all environments, including the deserts of Baja California. In the past 10 years, it has been hotter and drier. So areas which already have little water, which is determining the wildlife and the plants which can live there, have had on average less. The temperature has been hotter, which affects organisms which have certain temperature tolerances. Hotter and drier conditions increase the frequency of wildfires. The waters around Baja California have become warmer, which is affecting marine life, the diversity of marine life. It's affecting the humans which depend on these fisheries. But as you notice here, it might also influence the frequency of severe storms. In 2025, there were three large storms that hit Baja California, dumping an unusually high amount of rainfall. So while climate change can lead to drier conditions in general, it may increase the number of severe weather events which release larger than normal amounts of water. So these are changing conditions that this desert wildlife has to adapt to.